Oh boy, we're doing it.
We're going live.
Just so you know.
Here we fucking go!
Can you guys hear my printer going in the background?
No.
I can't hear shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was born without ears.
You were born without what?
What?
Born without ears.
Who gave them to you then?
Earless man.
It wasn't me. It was the earless man.
Yeah, if you are facing that tomorrow, good luck. GG's.
We're gonna
bring a
die like animals.
Bring a real weapon for your friend, just in case like you want to be like you want to know what it feels like to really be beat by this thing.
Look, I have a throwing axe over here. Like,
You don't even have to bring the axe. I got swords in the back room.
Oh, you're doing it at your house?
Yeah.
look, all I'm gonna say is I enjoy doing it stylishly. Okay, so the axe it is.
The axe it is.
Axes.
Anyway,
Look, after the first 2 turns, if we're all still alive, because you know it's
What?
going to get its annihilation breath and everything like that, everyone huddle close around Torvin, and I'll cast Word of Recall.
What's that?
It'll just teleport the entire
Takes
party
some.
back home.
Yeah.
Leaving all of
Fuck
our
off
allies
button.
that we gathered from multiple countries to fight it on their own.
just be all like, yeah, we gave it our best shot. Anyway, have fun, guys.
Well, I mean, if you really think about it, though, we don't really need to worry about winning. Even if we die, we just respawn.
Because clone.
Because
But we'll be nowhere near as rich as we were.
Yeah.
this is true.
Just remember to put all your money in a certain ditch and go back and get it after.
I really enjoy my set of armor. Okay?
Oh no, it's not. It's not like we're low on money, Alex, or like our characters carry all our money. We have a castle.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Like-
we have a castle town.
Okay.
Like, we're good.
Castle Town. Okay.
We have a castle. We have a castle town. We have a vault with almost 180,000 gold pieces worth of shit.
You guys should really.
We're
start
set.
looking-
It's just to reacquire and remake all our gear that we'll lose in this fight, that will surely get eaten by the Tarask.
Mhm.
We would need, a few years of downtime and hundreds of thousands of gold pieces.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could you?
We do
hold
have
on.
running businesses, though.
Hold on. It said that
Multi-
the aura ability of it's 1 mile high and it drags it down to the ground, right? Is there a possible way where you could get floating structures above it and its own aura drops it on itself at maximum speed because its aura drags it down?
The only
Homie.
catch is it's a mile away as well, so you'd have to have it exactly 1 mile above it. That way the radius doesn't touch the object before it gets underneath it.
Hey, Ron, you know what that's called? Operation Dumbo Drop.
Yeah.
So you could do that over and over again, correct?
Oh no,
I
that would be
mean,
Operation Lag Spike.
Oh yeah, no, lag spike. Can we do lag spike?
We can do Lag Spike.
Because it forces it down, it said.
Yeah,
Just use
force
its
it down
own
right
ability.
on its own head.
Yeah, use its own
So-
ability over and over again on itself.
Hey Alex, did we ever explain Operation Lag Spike to you?
Yeah. It was like you guys like do a bunch of flies or something like that, and then transform.
Cast Insect Swarm.
Yeah,
Insect swarm, and then what was it, animal shapes?
Animal shapes.
Yeah,
And then just every single one of these flies, they're an
It's
elephant.
now
now.
an elephant.
so it's not
Technically, you could say Woolly Mammoth, because Woolly Mammoth is CR3. But
You could even do that because it can't turn. It doesn't say it can turn that ability off, and you guys can be out of range from it. You're not casting the spell on it, and it has a very low dex save from taking the hit.
The only problem also is its trample effect. So unless we're from above it, then as soon as they enter it for the first time below it, they're no matter how much we send it, they're all gonna die.
Mhm.
The mammoths are gonna die?
Yeah.
There's
I
They're
mean,
gonna
I
get
don't mind the
crushed.
mammoths dying.
They
I
will
just
never
want
be
them
able to
deal
pass a
damage.
25 DC dexterity saving throw. And they will all take 6d6 plus 15 damage. The ones that do survive would just be so broken and battered and also knocked prone that they wouldn't even get a chance. They would have spent their movement to get there, get crushed, and then get past, broken, and just like forgot about.
I only see the elephants / woolly mammoths as big hairy meteors and nothing else.
Yeah, that's the idea, right? So
Like, I don't even care if they're all completely taken out of combat, just so long as I've hit a fucking Tarask with a literal meteor shower of elephants.
See, so that's like an idea, though, right? But it's not gonna do. How much damage would that do? Like, what is the fall damage from one supposed to be?
So Tom has very generous rules for fall damage. Any object, no matter what weight or size, deals 1d6 per 10 feet of distance traveled unlimitedly.
So 1 mile is
5,600 or 5,280 feet.
how many?
So
how
that's
many rounds? would it take?
520 d8 per elephant, or d6 per elephant.
And how many elephants get there?
How many insects do you think are in a 20-foot swarm?
Hundreds.
Yes.
Thousands.
This is the way to win. This is the way to instantly win, fellas.
Yeah, basically. Like, at some point during this horrifying cloud of elephants, like, you see, like, a flash of red angry light as it goes mythic, and then it's immediately just snuffed out by billions more elephants.
So get this. Baldur's Gate, they put the level cap at 12 because that gets everybody like their, I think, third attack if they have extra attack. A couple different things. They're like, that's like the perfect medium for the actual gameplay before people become pretty much like demigods, and we'll change things up to the point where there's no challenge.
Yeah.
Like, we won't be able to make the game hard enough for it to be a challenge.
But also, you have to think about after level 12, you get access to teleport and plane shift, and that just fucks things up altogether.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Never mind spells like Firestorm, Storm of Vengeance, stuff like that.
I'm just gonna message Kelly and be like, "What happened?" Because she's no longer here.
Yeah, she kind of yeeted.
Yeah. But
I think it's more or less like once Kelly gets back, if she gets back, I think it's about time.
we can get started because we're starting with the other fellas. So,
Yeet.
nonetheless, you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do wish you guys good luck, nonetheless, on your game.
I don't like how he says that.
No, just keep up to date on how you're. No, I meant against the Tarask thing, not this game.
Oh. I was about to say, like, good luck in your own game. I'm about to start throwing hands.
All right.
I'm feeling in
I'll
danger.
let you know how. We'll let you know how it goes. We'll give you updates.
Yeah. Plan. Do a deep dive. Do a big plan. So, last session, our adventurers found themselves finally entering into Tarku's tea time. Kite asked Tarku if he was there, and oh boy, was it a big mistake, Tarku said. Nova comes in and agrees that it was a big mistake on Anthrax's part to leaving him in charge with going and getting these high-level adventurers. New Hawk finally comes in, and everybody is regathered in Tarku's tea time. Tarku goes on and gets his animated objects of little like biscuit plates and tiny teacups to settle you guys in as New Hawk decides to take the entire pot of tea because he is a giant turtle. Soon, Tarku goes and reminds New Hawk that the fortune-telling machine in the back is finally up and working. Tells him that he can go and check it all out. New Hawk does still have his Tarku token and goes ahead and makes his way out to the back. From here... Hey, you. Are you going?
Huh?
Are you going somewhere? Oh, okay.
Is there a plug over there?
Over where? In there? Yep. From here, Nova and Kite talk to Tarku, and Tarku explains that he is dead, and it was Anthrax that was supposed to go and find these high-level adventurers. Nova goes to explain that Anthrax said that he convinced all of you to come along with this. Kite basically told Nova that he was tricked. Going into the back of the storage area, New Hawk finds the Doom Eternal machine with no screen. He gets very upset, finishes the pot of tea, and drops it on the ground. As it smashes, the pieces of it float away back into the kitchen. He uses the machine, putting the token in and pulling the lever. Gray smoke begins to cloud inside of the orb of the machine, and the machine fully lights up. Tarku, Nova, and Kite are talking before Tarku explains it's finally time for him to leave. Kite and Nova panicked and go see New Hawk with the machine before it goes out, and whispers start creeping in. New Hawk tries to use the machine again, but breaks the entire handle off and goes, like, oh, that was like that when I got here. They see no more of the plates being animated or moving around before New Hawk looks behind the curtains to see giant walls. The door begins to open and the room starts to fill with smoke, and our adventurers dive in. From here, they find themselves in a courtyard with tall dirt walls. The pale humans point to the sky and point to the moon, claiming to praise the moon before their bodies dysmorph and they turn into the Apocryphal. After vortex warping the party out of harm's way, they find 3 hunters. After disposing of the Apocryphal, they are told they came through the gate. We cut over to Todd and Evan, who are confronted by Owen and Cassandra. They are told that they're very sorry for the things that happen. Everybody is able to see this like giant streams of light coming from the moon down into the middle of Lumoria here. It is here that Todd was able to see the 3 beings coming through the little beams of light. He claims that those are his friends and they need a way there. Owen and Cassandra say that they can have the prototype. Todd needs to go get a few things before he leaves, so they go off into the storage areas. Evan and Todd find themselves a
Locker?
Yeah, like a locker. Yeah, they find themselves a locker. As they open it, they find an outfit that looks like one of the marksmen, and it was outfitted for Philip, who is a guard who is dead on the outside of town. You guys take out the stitching that said Philip in it, and then also put in writing on the back, not a marksman. You guys go to leave back out of town. Owen and Cassandra give you a chunk of corium to go put into this Tron-looking bike. It is here that Evan gets on because he is the more experienced driver. They tell you it is the prototype. You're not going to be going over any bumps and stuff like that. Be careful out there because things are faster than the bike. It revs up when you put in the chunk of corium. The wheels turn to the side as it begins to hover. Evan hits the throttle on it, and you guys take off. And that's basically where we are. And I'm going to make some stats now. So we're going to say the bike goes at 120 feet per round. Is that good?
Okay.
Oh, Jesus. It's
Almost as
outrunning.
fast as Kite.
It has an AC, but constantly. It has an AC of 13.
There she is.
Hey.
Welcome back.
It has 60 hit points. And every 20 hit points, minus 20 HP, one part of it breaks down. When it breaks down, it is a 1d6 on what breaks down. It's either going to be steering, acceleration,
Gas tank.
well, it's not on. It doesn't work on gas or anything.
Wheel?
Braking,
Corium tank.
the corium thing. Just
Let's not put down the corium tank as something that can break. I'd rather not explode.
Balance. Like the stabilizer / stabilizer.
Okay.
What's that?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Show me what you want. What's going on? Show me.
Kitty.
It's AC, so like a chunk of the bike comes off. Its AC drops to 9.
I'll put
So
that as armor.
damage armor.
It's early, but I'll speak you.
And the last one is
Yes.
So
I'm
steering,
really concerned
acceleration,
how
and
strong
speed.
this stuff is sticking.
so steering, acceleration, braking, stabilizer,
Yeah.
armor, and I need one more. What are we thinking?
Could just be reroll.
Reroll.
Yeah.
Done.
Okay.
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 So
I
here
like
we
it.
have Evan on the speeder bike here, just flying away from town. It's here that so much of the land seems so much more like decayed from once you were once here. You remember the flatland fields being graced with green grass and high crops and farmers' fields and buildings that were out in the distance. It's here that those no longer exist. You can see here is that you guys go across what seems to be dirt and rubble across the land here. All the crops are either wilted or completely broken down. You guys speed past like these ruts of dirt, almost like small mounds. It's almost like tunnels are almost built into some of them, or caverns of some kind. Everything is just almost like a settled dust towards the ground. As you guys continue getting away from town here, that fog, that haze that they talked about, you begin to slowly enter into it. The air kind of has that musky bit of smell and texture to it. That purple and green settle a little bit into the air as you guys enter into the fog. It's not exactly fog, it's a haze, and it just encapsulates so much of the land. It was explained before that it was this dust, the haze that came after the meteor strike. You were told exactly what you can and cannot experience being in the haze, knowing that only the outskirt towns at the far reaches of Lumoria are the ones that don't experience this haze. But it's here that you guys are just speeding through.
I just look back. It's like, Todd, you remember all the vegetation that used to surround this town? What do you think those people are eating?
I don't want to know. Probably rat burgers.
Yeah, that would make sense. I mean, they breed like rabbits.
Yeah. Also,
come
did
up
you
with
crack one? You can't be cracking one here, man. I'm right behind you, dude.
Look, I wish it
It's-
was that simple. I smell it too. It's got to be this fucking air, this haze. What the hell?
Garbage.
But, Alex, so we saw stuff coming from the sky, right? And that's what we're pursuing, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you saw that there was two beams of energy that wrapped around each other and led all the way into the town that you know of Munderick, which is in the center of Lumoria. They told you you would have known it as Munderick or Old Munderick, but now it is called Gravehurst.
Gravehurst. Okay. All right. Well, I'm just gonna be hauling ass there.
Okay,
In that case,
you're ripping.
And like Anthrax is like sitting on the very, very back of it.
so
Just ghost sitting on it.
so Todd, how does it feel knowing that you're wearing like dead man's clothes?
Not as bad as you'd think. What with the whole he was just a murderer thing. Of course, now I'm thinking about how I'm wearing a murderer's clothes, and I don't feel so good.
Well, it could be worse. You know, he could have died in those clothes.
Yeah. Well, at least he kept it more or less clean. I'll take that over anything else, really.
Man, what a way to wake up. They put you through the ringer. Like, just instantly
yeah.
I'm assuming you saw those scientists die or doctors, whatever.
Okay, so like I was dead. Hey, Dad, I was dead, right? And like Anthrax nods because like I'm not standing next to my computer, so I can't activate the voice. And it's like okay, so yeah, I was totally dead. I was a ghost, and like you know that out of body feeling you get sometimes. Well, like that, but like for real though. And I saw my own dead body, and that was weird. And then I just started having like a panic attack. Just
Well-
like, oh god, I went through some shit.
Yeah,
You
you
also learned a lot about your dad.
My dad's a psycho.
you just shot that out of like being like somewhat like shaky for a moment, just like after trailing off into nothingness, and then out of the quietness you just interrupted by my dad's a psycho. I'm like, well, I mean, yeah, we all know that. No offense. Actually, I don't care, Anthrax. Yeah, we all know that. I mean, obviously, but you were actually dead.
Yeah, I was dead, and like I saw like my dad's memories and shit. You don't want to know what he was up to when he was alive.
Did you go
And-
back to that garden?
Actually, no. I don't know what was up with that. Like, I was in the operating room, I guess, and like some weird dude came out, and he had a funny accent, and he said
You've met him.
that. Oh, that's right. Wow, it's been a while. Sorry. So Tarku, he was there, and I guess he's a ghost or something. And
Tarku?
yeah,
Tarku, the one that sold me this.
yeah, he's like dead too, I guess. I don't know if the meteor fucking got him, but like he was there, and he said that like none of the gods want me. Like I used to worship Tyr, and he doesn't even want me. All because of my dad. They're all like, oh yeah, like, you're that guy's son? Fuck off. Imagine what that does to your mindset.
Well, that's probably one of the scariest stories I've been told in a very long time.
Well,
Oh, sorry. I probably shouldn't have said that part out loud. You'll be fine, Todd. We'll somehow we'll negotiate terms. You're a lawyer. You get it.
We'll figure it out, son.
Well, I mean, we'll figure it out before you die again. Hopefully. Hopefully,
Yeah,
next time it happens a long time from now.
Let's make sure we fix all this long before he dies. Cause like, if he dies, I'm gone too. Like, probably permanently this time.
Yeah, but no one cares about you.
Ouch.
While you guys are ripping across the dunes here on the speeder, I don't know if you guys have named it.
No, not yet.
Oh, the speeder?
Yeah.
I just wrote it as the prototype, and like
Okay.
I didn't know if I was supposed to come up with a name. They called it the prototype,
Yeah.
and that's what I wrote it down as.
You could keep it that way, or you can name it something else.
I'm not very creative.
I like the
If it had a label, I kept it as such.
I like the prototype.
Right.
It's here that you guys rip past a big old dirt mound. You guys see that for a second, it looks like some of the earth itself was ripped up for hundreds of feet before it went back down. Almost like just like this ripple in the earth, and then it goes back down as it travels.
Shit.
As you guys like go by it. Right after that, off in the distance, you can see that there is a mound, like 2 mounds and a hole in the ground off in the distance. And you can see with a perception check.
Natural 11 plus 5, 16.
I got a whole whopping 4.
You guys can see off in the distance some very familiar looking creatures. You guys can see a bunch of ratlings, probably about 20 of them. They look like they're above the surface, but what it looks like is almost like excavation where they've like ripped up dirt. You can't exactly see what they're holding, but you can see as your bike flies by, you can see like all of them kind of perk up and look at the bike kind of like ripping by. As like you guys are just going by them. They're probably about 80 feet away.
Shit. We got somebody's attention.
I firebolt one of them.
Sure. Give me a attack.
Like firebolt has a range of 120. So I just, as we're zooming by, I just randomly just bit one with a firebolt.
Sure.
Nat 19.
Yeah, that hits. Roll me some damage.
That's 2d10, 11 damage.
Okay. You see that one kind of gets like, you shoot one as you're just whipping by there. And you see that it flops over onto the ground. They all look over at this one for a quick moment
I flip them off.
before one looks back, and you see like a gem held up into the sky. You could tell that it's corium before it begins to shine with energy.
Oh.
Before they go out of your line of sight.
Speed up. I think I pissed them off.
Well, how many you said, about 20?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably
fuck that.
19 now.
Oh,
Nope.
he didn't die. He just kind of got hit.
Yeah, that's what I figured. We still, when he said about 20, then that's about 20 more than I want to see right now. So exactly. If there's a way to accelerate faster, I do so. I take the dodge action on this bitch.
It cannot
And
go
the dash action, I'm sorry.
It cannot go faster. You are going at like its max speed.
Okay.
It has 2 speeds: go and not go.
Acceptable.
It's here that more and more of like these excavation dirt mounds begin to be noticed. A lot of them seem to be empty. But as you guys rip by, there looks like to be one big dirt hill. I'd like you both to give me a perception check one more time.
Natural 12 plus 5, 17.
Okay.
Wait, do I have... No, I don't have guidance.
And I've got a 15 total.
Okay, you both see this. You see on top of the hill here, you can see that there are 3 ratlings. and they are all pointing in different directions. These ones are stood up tall, and they stand up straight. One of them catches you going by. You can see that their eyes are pure green and purple. You see here that instead of having corium put into their body, whether it's in their shoulders or their forearms, you can see one chunk directly stabbed through the forehead.
El Diablo.
I don't like that.
You see that the two other ones turn towards the same one without even signaling anything. You guys are ripping by on the motorbike or on the speeder bike. You guys see all three of the corium that's like jabbed into their head begin to glow as they lift their head up. They all vanish.
I vomit a little in my mouth.
You guys are all ripping on the bike. You can sort of start to see the town over the horizon. You see through the fog that this town that you knew was Old Mundrick is coming into view ever so slowly as you guys are pulling up. Before suddenly your field of vision is completely covered. Three of these ratlings teleport onto the speeder bike. One in the front and two hanging on the sides.
How big is this fucking thing?
The rats? The regular
No, the
rats.
speeder bike.
It has one seat in the front, one seat in the back, but they're just hanging on now.
So, like, is one of them basically just occupying Anthrex's space?
Yes.
Just
And then
entirely too close.
the other one's like hanging on the side, and the other one's like right on top of the speeder. Like right on top of the hood here. Ah, look at you all. What a fancy machine you have. It'll be pulled apart. For good parts, I'm sure.
Not if I have anything to do with it. And I just want to fucking. Oh God, I'm not built for melee, but I would cast Thunder Wave.
It is here that if you're done with shit talk, we can roll for initiative, but you see that the three of them kind of just like teleport onto the machine here and just like it rocks from side to side, Evan, while you're still holding on.
Oh shit! Fuck! This is not cool. I'm like trying to somehow get my gun in a situation where I can try and drive and fire at the same time, but this is getting not helpful at all. So fucking scared. Don't want anything to happen to this new badass bike.
Don't wreck the machine, you asshole. We want the parts. Keep it riding. We'll just eat parts of your face.
I want the parts too, but fucking they're gonna be in the bike. Get the hell off!
They will not be in the bike. They will be with us.
Off the bike, bitches.
No.
Our bike.
You off the bike. Yes.
No,
yes.
you off the bike.
You off the bike. Yes, yes.
No, you off the bike.
This be our land now. You're not welcome. As one of them goes to raise one of its claws. Everybody roll for initiative.
Haha. I have 22.
I got a 20. I mean, I just rolled for shits and giggles, but
14.
12.
Eh?
Todd, what'd you get?
I got a 22.
All right, Todd, you are first. There's three of them on the speed bike here. One in the front, one on the back, one on the side.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take out the one that's probably the closest to me, the one on the side.
Yep, he's like right on the side. You can see the chunk is like of corium is just jabbed through the side of his head, like through the temple. And you can see that teleporting did damage to them. Just like the old ones casting spells, this one also did the same effect.
So, first things first, I'm going to punch him with a mind sliver.
You got it.
Will a goddamn a 20 hit?
Yup.
Not that, but yeah.
Yep.
Sweet 2d6 plus a d12. My d12. There's my roll. For 18 damage,
Okay.
and also it save 17 up.
Intelligence save.
Yeah.
Okay, it has a -2 to this. That's a 9 -2, 7.
Yeah, no, he absolutely takes 18 points of psychic damage.
Like additional.
Like, oh no, just like psychic damage, and then he loses a d4 off of his next saving throw.
Okay.
So he gets bapped. Somehow it doesn't do physical damage at all. Just all mentally, like just like I hurt his feelings really bad with that one.
You strike into him, and he's just like, "Nah, that corium just, nah, that zap hurt more than normal. No, my brain, it burns inside. Yes, yes."
And then I'm gonna hit him with Rothem Psychic.
What?
Oh, quick and cast Rothem Psychic Glance. Sorry,
The same guy.
same guy.
Okay.
So it saves 17 up minus a d4.
Okay, so he has a -2 to this. So it's so he got a 9 again. Minus his 2 is a 7. Minus the 2 on the d4 is a 5.
Oh yeah. So 76 psychic damage.
Okay.
29 psychic damage.
Woo, Todd, how do you want to finish this rattling?
Shoot. Okay, so my psychic lance, I'm basically gonna blast him with all of the trauma that I just fucking dealt with over the past probably like 2 hours.
Okay.
And he's just gonna fucking melt his little corium brain.
Okay. Yeah, I just imagine it's almost like this wave that hits into his head. He just like grips on his head, forgets he's holding on the bike, and he goes, "I'm dead, I'm alive, I'm dead, I'm alive," and just like going 120 feet a second and just dropping off the side of the bike. His body just begins to roll.
Now it's all of my 4th level spell slots.
Okay.
Wait, you have 4th level spells?
I have 5th level spells, sir.
Oh, I'm just kidding. This is coming from an artificer that only has 3rd level spells right now.
The
That's
rattling on
the
the
saddest
front of
thing
the
I ever
bike,
heard.
it is his turn,
Oh no!
and he goes,
Get the fuck off!
what the hell was that?
I felt sad. That's what that was.
That's not cool, man. That was Steve. Steve, okay, rat.
Steve's as dead as I was 2 hours ago.
Why didn't you stay dead? Use just a... What the fuck? As he
I didn't
begins
want to.
He begins to push down on the front of the bike, and because it's hovering, it starts to like rock back and forth. Man, you want to be dead? Fine, I'll fucking rip you off this thing. You see
Look,
that
my dad's already dead.
He pulls
No one
on-
wants to be dead. No one wants to be dead. You just need to get off the bike, but I'm not stopping, so that's on you.
This is our bike now. Yes, yes.
Jump off the bike.
He goes
It'll be
on-
fun.
He
Do
goes
it.
onto the side of the bike here, and he's gonna make two claw attacks on you, Todd, for killing Steve.
Oh god.
They are +8 to hit. I got
Oh,
a
no.
9 and a 10, so a 17 and a 18.
Yeah, they both hit.
Okay. So the first one is 2d6, and then he is also going to use the Radiant Smite. Remember, they can do that?
Todd, are you dead?
I might be actually.
Oh, for real?
Well,
Like-
he got shot by all those people, and we haven't had any type of rest or healing.
Cool. So
Yeah,
you
I'm at 10 hit points already right off the bat.
Oh, you took 9 points of damage with this hit.
Boy.
And its second attack's gonna do 6 points of damage as it slashes
And it's
you.
just gonna Drop me to 0.
But you are in like a bucket seat, so you're at 0 going 120
You're just
feet
knocked
around.
unconscious, like, ooh,
Just
flopping around.
And he goes, duh, guy in the back, stinky feet, just throw this bitch off the bike. He was talking shit. Yes, will do. And Evan, it would be your
I'm
turn.
still here, you cunts.
Anthrax just pissed.
So, Evan, it would be your turn.
Okay. So are they within 5 feet of each other on the bike?
Oh yeah, the bike's only got to be like.
That's
10
what I
feet
thought.
long. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna click a little switch on my gun and set it to acid splash and just spray the both of them because they're within 5 feet of each other. I need a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, that they're kind of decent at. +2, so 12 and a nat 20.
Well, one of them saves.
Okay.
The other one takes 18 points of acid damage.
Woo!
That's a
Didn't
5, a 5, and an 8.
that. That's good.
Damn.
Yeah, how's he looking?
He didn't like that. A bunch of like the acid gets on him and starts to like sear his skin and shit.
Okay, then I'm going to bonus action
Mhm.
and hit a button like on my wrist, and a little force shield comes up. It looks like almost like I don't know. It's a little bit of radiant light or something like that, but it looks obvious. It's got an orangish glow to it as I cast Sanctuary on myself,
Okay.
and that's my go.
Sounds good. It is the rattling on the back's turn. You see that he kind of like makes his way like up on top of basically Todd over here. He goes. The other one's like, yeah, stinky feet. Just chuck his fucking body off, and fucking we'll take this bike. Not a problem. See how easy these squishy humans are. He kind of like looks over and looks at Todd's like fucking unconscious body, and he like pokes it a little.
So if you touch him, I'm gonna burn the shit out of you with more acid.
He's really fucking dead. He's really squishy. I don't know. Maybe they're playing tricks.
Get the fuck off the bike!
Yeah, you get the fuck off the bike, man.
I'm the one driving, and I'm just trying to like shake it. Just trying to do whatever I can while I'm sitting there in a vulnerable position.
Okay, the ones here is gonna make 2 claw attacks against you on the bike.
All right, I need a wisdom saving throw.
First,
Yep,
for
Yep.
every attack or for both attacks? Or one attack?
every attack.
Okay, so it's a
That's
-1.
power of sanctuary.
So a nat 1 and a minus and a 4. So -1 is 3.
Yeah, he every time he goes to making me attack for whatever reason, he feels he shouldn't.
he
Come on,
thinks about
Stinky
it.
Feet, just throw this guy off. He's just a little bitch. Look at him. What the fuck even is that glow? Don't pay attention to that shit. Just grab his ass, hurl him off. And he's just like,
It's gonna melt you. Don't touch it.
I'm a little bit worried. Like, what if it really is something? What if it's gonna hurt me? Shut the fuck up. Just chuck his ass
Get
off
the fuck off the bike, you two.
Todd's
I'm tired of this.
Todd's
Todd,
just
wake up!
flapping around mildly menacingly.
Todd, Anthrax, just don't sit there. I know you're there. Wait, is he invisible or is he like visible?
I'm visible. Hello, hi.
Top of the round. Todd, give me a death saving throw.
Oh boy, here we go.
I've never heard you more like stressed and afraid than when somebody's threatening your bike. Like
15.
you finally got a new toy, you took it out of the garage for the first time, and it's immediately in danger.
No, I'm stuck in a spot. My friend is dying, and I got 2 rats talking shit. It's not a good night.
Trying to
We're
throw you
one
off of
step in.
your bike.
Yeah.
We're getting bike jacked. I knew I should have started off combat with a synaptic static.
Should've
Just
got some
centered on
sticky
self.
traps. Guess should have got some sticky traps.
For what? The bike?
No, for the rats.
But
Teleporting.
yeah, no. I absolutely should have just started and ended the fight with synaptic static.
Oh man, you know what? This is a stupid ass idea. What would have happened if they had cast grease on the bike?
Oh shit. Well, it's a hover bike though.
So here's what happens,
You
right?
can't
You cast
grapple it.
grease on the bike, and then everyone on the bike starts singing songs.
Oh god.
And snapping their fingers.
Yeah.
That should have been the name. Grease Lightning.
It's canon now.
So you saved the saving throw, but is Anthrax still up?
Anthrax presumably is still up until Todd's dead. I don't know.
Okay. Does he want to do anything?
Absolutely. He's gonna just fucking bap one of the rats in the back of the head.
Okay, you got it. Bap a rat.
Just bap a rat.
Bap, a rat.
That'll be a 9 plus what, 4, right? Okay, well a 13 hit.
Nope. Do you have advantage on the strike because he was invisible?
No, he wasn't visible. He wasn't invisible.
He wasn't invisible.
Okay.
Oh. So he goes in for the swing,
I see
misses
you, dead
because
man.
being on a bike kind of got him a little lopsided here. He's like, oh damn it!
I see you, dead man.
I see you, almost dead man.
I'm not a man. I'm not that squishy, fleshy skin. I don't have this
Dead rat,
disgusting
ugly rat,
skin.
smelly rat,
I am smelly. Rat.
ugly rat,
Whatever.
butthole rat.
Looks at you like, the fuck are human? What the fuck is wrong with humanoids? For real.
I get to be a ghost. You get nothing. Think about that.
The
No
other
soul.
One, the other
No
one turned-
soul.
The other one
Dead
turned
by
and was
dawn.
like, these guys are fucking stupid. Just and it's the other ratling's turn, the one that was originally on the front of the bike, and it's just like, listen, if you don't want me, and he holds a claw to Todd's neck, if you don't want me to dice through his fucking neck, you're gonna stop this thing.
Question. What's the brakes like on this thing?
Hard.
Like, we
Like
talking
hard
like
brake?
from
Like-
100 to 0?
Probably in like a couple feet, yeah. So like if you had that mechanical function, like like stuff would get ejected.
Is Todd wearing a seatbelt?
Todd's in the bucket seat.
I'm going to hit the brakes as quickly as I can.
I'm gonna say that he's gonna have to make a throw, or else be ejected.
He's going to?
try and help keep him in the
He would, because
bike.
he's not expecting it because he's unconscious.
What about the rats, though?
The rats are hanging on the side of the machine.
They're probably not expecting
Yeah,
the.
they're not expecting it. They're gonna get ejected too.
Okay.
Do it. Do it.
Okay. I'm going to do it.
Okay.
I'm just going to hit stop on like the brakes just as hard as I can.
We'll say as a reaction, you can hit the brakes on it because that's like a reaction thing while you're. driving
That'll
the
work
bike.
as a reaction. Perfect. Like I'll burn my reaction like at any turn because like I'm assuming it's on his turn.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
The highest they got was a 13 for the saving throw. I don't know how high your DC stuff is.
Mine is 18 DC for shit.
Fucking ejected.
I
Todd?
was gonna say you should probably give the one holding his hand up to Todd's throat like disadvantage for having one hand off.
They already got ejected. Todd,
But,
give me
yeah.
a roll.
What kind of roll?
Dexterity saving throw or get ejected.
Boy, I got a +2 to that. Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Can
So,
I give him advantage because I'm driving?
He's unconscious. He doesn't even know what's gonna happen.
So, appropriately for me being unconscious, I nat one to that.
Put down one fail on your death saves because you get ejected from the vehicle with the ratlings as you see not only the two ratlings on either side just go "Ah!" and just like start hitting, tossing into the ground, but so does like the lifeless body of Todd just like ripples on the earth real quick. Just like jagged rocks are starting to cut his face and cutting through his new uniform.
Why does my
I
head hurt?
shoot the shit out of the
Drop on the
rats
ground?
with firebolt.
It would be your turn.
Yeah. So, how far away are they from me?
I'll say that everyone got ejected about 20 feet away.
Okay. Did they take any damage?
Yeah, I can say that they took damage because he took a death save. Do you want to roll 2d8?
I could roll 2d8.
Sure.
Let's see. We got an 8 and a 3.
Okay, 11 points of damage. One of them's like almost dead.
Is that the one that took the acid damage?
Yes. No, the one who
He's
took...
almost...
Yeah, he's almost dead. Yep.
Okay. Are they within 5 feet of each other?
No, they got ejected. Like, they're just kind of fucking all over the place. They're kind of just, like, trying to get back up and, like, brushing all the dirt out of their fur and just like, what the hell was that? Maybe we shouldn't take it apart. That thing's a sturdy machine.
I drive, like, 60 feet away. I just, like, 60 feet away, like, it reverse. And then take a shot at him.
Okay.
At the one that's wounded.
Okay. You're just gonna
that'll be a
Todd,
13. You know what? No, I'm just gonna take the firebolt. I was gonna say scorching ray, but no, I'm gonna go ahead and just take firebolt and shoot it. Would be 24 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. And now the fun part when I get to roll all these dice. It takes 29 damage, 29 fire damage.
All right, Ron, how do you want to finish off this rattling?
Yeah, so it's wounded. It looks like it's getting up and it's brushing the stuff off. Clearly, it's looking like it's having a bad day, taking a face full of acid. Like, burn victim over here. And then just like, it's in the middle of brushing itself off, and all of a sudden, its arms are still brushing, but its upper part of the torso is no longer there, like from center mass up. It's just like,
it's just this blast of fire just blows this her chunk off as its head goes twirling with the chunk in its head, and it's just like as the light goes out in the corium.
and I point the gun at the other one. It's like, back away, or you're getting the next shot.
The other one raises its hand towards you, but almost a little bit past you. It is not me who is ready to feed. Evan, give me a perception check.
Oh, fuck. That's not good. 11 total.
It's here that you can look down. You're hovering on the bike, but you haven't noticed that some of the ground is beginning to rumble. You look down as you can see some of the rocks here are kind of twitching and touching one another. You go to look back, and maybe about 100 feet away from you is almost this traveling ripple in the earth. You can see that parts of the ground is being shredded as this almost large backed spine with corium chunks erupting out the sides of it are ripping through the earth almost like it's almost swimming in it.
Shit, guys. I thought we were in Mad Max, but we're in Dune.
Yep.
Slowly, it begins to erupt a bit more out. You can see the face of the Lord of Hunger. This thing is way bigger than it was before. It is considered
Worm sign.
Okay, so like, how far away from me is this?
You're roughly, I'll say like 150 feet away from it.
Perfect.
Rattling.
I'm hoping that I can outrun it.
It is considered gargantuan now.
Okay.
You can see that
Yeah.
rippling through the
If I get a
earth.
chance to see that, I'm going to then try and just fucking mow this thing down and pick up Todd.
Okay, but as his face begins to erupt out of the earth, you can see its eyes completely have been turned into almost like gems of corium, where they haze with green and purple just throughout the eyelids. As its mouth begins to open up, you can see that there are 3 rows of teeth jawing through the earth as it ripples through it. You can see that the first layer are sharp and pointed, the second layer are jagged, and the third layer are like serrated. Inside its mouth has 3 splitted tongues that almost wrap on each other, looking for something to feed on.
Evan ages 10 years.
It was super effective.
Yeah,
It's like,
so
practically gray hair starting to set in.
it's here, even on the sides of the fur that is left on the back. Rattlings hang on the side of this thing as it ripples and trudges through the earth.
Is it coming towards us?
Yeah.
Or is it just, oh, well then, yeah, hauling ass. I'm going to shoot this fucker again. Like, I'm going to shoot what's his name that's pointing, and I'm going to go save Todd.
So you just like pull ahead on the speeder bike. Give me another shot then.
That would be a 23 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Ooh, this is good. We got a 9, 11. So that's 20. Got an 8 and a 4. That's 32.
Oh my! I have 31 hit points left.
Dang, son.
Right on the money, man. Like one above.
Just
Ron's a gambling man, and he made good bets.
And then I haul ass to Todd using all my movement speed as possible.
And you reach down, and grab him quick.
I grab him quick. I slap his face with a big ass duct tape band-aid and cast Cure Wounds on him.
I just I kind of see it like you're slapping it over the mouth, almost like he's being abducted. But it's like I got no time.
And then I poke a hole to make sure he breathes.
Your last fusion with duct tape picks him up.
Yep. Just
how
all
much
right,
health?
Todd, wake the fuck up! Now's not the time. We gotta go. No time to explain. And I'm just trying to throw you on there as quickly as possible.
How much health did he get?
You get, let's see, a D8, which is 6 plus 5. 11.
One more than last time. 11.
I feel better than I did about 5 minutes ago. Just
Saga.
And I say, Anthrax, hold that thing off while we escape.
Oh, god damn it. Okay.
You can see.
And
You look back, Anthrax. This gargantuan rattling with these gems like pointed out the sides of it, out like its shoulders. From what you can see, is like ripping through the earth like a shark is waving through the water.
Holy shit. Now, no, that's big. Now's not the time to gander. We are hauling ass.
You begin to haul ass. You hit the throttle on this thing and get going. This thing is going to keep going through as its mouth completely comes out, and it's going to.
how close is it?
How fast is this thing?
It's fast.
How close is it?
It's not as fast as the bike, but it's fast.
Thank God.
How close? How close?
What did I say? 100 feet back.
Yeah.
I think.
Firebolt.
You give off a firebolt. Go for it.
Will a 19 hit?
19 will hit it.
For 8 whole damage.
It's resistant to fire, so it takes 4.
So just
As it kind of just like hits the side of it, it didn't like that, so it's gonna use its death tone psionic scream.
How do you
has a-
deserve this?
This has a range of 200 feet now.
Why must you antagonize the big angry?
I thought it would work.
It has a con save.
Wow.
You have a con save of DC 18,
Both of us?
both of you, because you are within 200 feet.
Nat 20.
You don't want to know what I rolled.
I'll tell you what happens to you.
So I fucking know.
He's gonna be back at 0 hit points if there's any damage.
There's,
That's
a lot of
what.
there's decent damage.
If Todd
Okay.
dies, I'm gonna laugh hysterically as a person. As a character, I'm gonna scream hysterically.
So, psionic scream. If you fail the save, you have the feared condition, but you also gain the deafened condition.
Great.
You
Okay.
also
Which
take
is-
6d6 psychic damage outright.
Mm-hmm.
So it dealt 22 points of psychic damage, and if you fail the save, you do not gain the conditions and take half damage. So you take 11 points of damage, Ron, and you do not get deafened or feared.
So this thing screams, and then Todd immediately conks right back out.
Its psionic scream almost is like a pulse wave that just shakes the ground and strikes fear into creatures and any beings around it. So yeah, you conk
I
back
can
out
be right
as
back.
it like as it like almost blows out your eardrums. That's how the damage kind of like attributes to you. But Evan hits the speeder, and you guys race off into the distance.
I get knocked down, and then I get knocked down again. I just keep getting knocked down.
And then I get knocked down again. Because you always keep knocking me down.
So
Let me get up. No.
Evan is hauling ass without looking back. Is fucking panicking because this thing's coming at him, thinking that there's some kind of psychic beacon or something like that from those rats that are just. He doesn't know. He's theorizing. He's having a full conversation with Todd, trying to ask him what he thinks, and it's like, okay, what the hell's going on? Why are you so quiet back there? Looks back. Oh shit! Why are you bleeding out of your ears?
He's so quiet back there.
And Todd, give me a death saving throw. See how bad it is.
He's not doing so great.
Is the blood just from the ears or the nose and ears?
Ears,
Find
no.
out. With a 16 this time.
It's just from
Nice.
the ears, man. It's just from the ears. And the deafened only lasts for 5 minutes. So,
16, yeah.
yep.
And
You're only deafened for 5 minutes, and you're only bleeding from the ears. So, Evan, you look back. Todd is unconscious once again.
Okay. I'm going to burn my once per. What you know? What? No, I'll just do this again. I'm not going to burn my once per day. Because question:
Mm-hmm.
if I snap my fingers, is my familiar still active?
Sure.
Awesome. So perfect. I throw the cat. I snap my fingers. I throw the cat the duct tape, and then he casts Cure Wounds on Todd while I'm driving.
You got it.
Oh, I love that.
All right. So let's. Ooh. Okay. Max health. And I'm burning through spell slots. This is not good. Todd, stop dying on me. But that's 13 hit points.
why do I
Todd,
keep feeling
Todd.
better after all this?
You need to
What?
you need to stop having these kind of.
Wow.
Oh God, Todd, Your ears are bleeding like profusely. Can you hear me? And I'm snapping my fingers. No, he can't. Fuck! This day's not getting any better.
Oh God, am I deaf?
Wow.
I'm scared.
You're having the scene from Saving Private Ryan when you're just like
You do have the feared condition.
shell shock.
Of the Lord.
Yeah.
You do look back and you are gaining like distance away from the thing as it kind of just like starts to fade off into the background as it just kind of plunges back into the earth and
thank
the
God.
ratlings that were hanging on it kind of get also ejected. You see it like fly off like rocks.
How close are we from the town?
Also, when it dives into the earth, Evan, give me one more perception check.
That would be a 15 total.
You see as it dives back into the earth, the last thing that strings out, it not only has one tail, but two.
I just vomit from the stress. Oh God. I don't think I'm doing so good from waking up from all this. This is not how I intended on spending my last at any time. I should never be spending time like this. Good God. Todd, how are you doing back there? Oh. No. This please, just something good happened today. Just something.
All right. With the 15, I'll also say that you see that you're coming up towards the town here. You're a couple 100 feet out before you see three men dressed in like these really dark, long cloaks. One of them has like a cage that goes like right in the front over the hood here, and you can barely see their face. You see that they hold like one of them holds a spear. One of them holds like an axe and the other one holds like this saw. You see that they all like wave their hand and in front of them they cast Spectral Steed and begin to ride towards you guys.
Okay. I approach them without like any aggressive stance and just like kind of slow down in front of them.
You begin to slow down as they all begin to circle you guys. And they all hold their guns out towards you. And they're just like, marksmen are not welcome.
Who's a marksman?
Him.
What?
He's a marksman. And neither are the ghosts. The wrath of the undead that are unsettled are not welcome.
Get rid of the ghost, Todd.
What?
Why does the marksman not responding?
So I'm actually going to do something really clever here now. Considering that Todd and Anthrax can speak telepathically, I'm just going to have Anthrax translate for him telepathically, and Todd's just going to like nod and be like, "Oh, okay," and then like Anthrax is going to disappear.
Todd just stands up, hopefully, and then they can read the back of his shirt. Not a marksman.
Trickery comes in many forms. You think we will be deceived by such small writing? Marksman, you ride the technology of the Corium. You subject yourself to the moon gods in the presence. Why should we look after you? We should throw you back out there.
So like
We've come in peace. We're not with the marksmen. I don't know how to convince you of that otherwise.
You're riding their machines.
And
you're dressed like one.
And
bring a ghost. One who will not rest to the dead.
The ghost is gone. I don't see the ghost anymore.
What ghost?
Is he just invisible?
I don't see a ghost.
Is he just invisible?
No, he just actually literally disappears from existence for until he decides to bring him back with the action.
Can he do that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
It gets them to a pocket dimension.
Okay.
Yeah. He's like out on a beach somewhere. I don't fucking know.
No, you know what? Knowing Todd, the pocket dimension looks like a 7-Eleven.
And you're always waiting for the cashier. There's one person scanning lottery tickets for too long. And by the time you need to
And there
come
are no
back-
cigarettes in the back.
And by the time you're like they finally check out, the lady turns and it's just like, time to go back.
And this is the kind of 7-Eleven that even has still like a broken phone booth out front of it. Like it's run down.
Like, it's not a 7 and 11, it's just a 7-11.
Oh.
And one of the ones doesn't light up anymore.
Oh.
Oh,
You're at an 11-7 at midnight.
Oh shit. There is a lizard in my room. I done did a catch. If you hear weird noises, it's probably because I'm trying to take him outside. Oh,
But,
don't jump. Please don't jump. Please don't jump. Please don't jump. Please don't jump. Just chill. Chill.
Oh, that's probably a thing you don't have much of in there in Canada, do you, Connor?
What?
We don't have
Just
any.
random lizards.
I mean, I think we get newts and salamanders, but I haven't seen one in ages. So
They're not
No,
common.
we
You have
got
to go out to find
Anoles that just
yeah,
anoles and geckos that just come
They're
out the
everywhere.
woodworks.
yeah.
You'll
Like,
find them in your
they
house and
actually-
you realize they've been starving to death for like the last 3 months because there's no food on the floor.
Dude, if we had lizards and stuff, people would be keeping them.
Yeah,
I
I
do.
need them.
Oh, where'd it
I
go?
keep getting fruit
There we-
flies.
Okay. Outside you go.
Well, you can't take them back. They're an invasive species.
They won't survive through the winter, so I don't think we'd find.
So it's a temporary pet. It's a temporary pet.
Yeah.
Okay, he's outside. He can eat his ants and shit. I don't know.
But I just
We're
tell
good.
them, I was like, we're not with the marksman. Yes, we have the technology, but I mean, to be fair, the guy's clothes that he's wearing is dead, and he wasn't using them anymore.
The guy who used to wear these tried to kill me. Killed 2 scientists too.
They're doctors. I don't know if they were smart enough to be called scientists.
Like I care what happens to their
True
nation
doctors.
or their legion.
We're just here.
Do you not care if they die?
What? Well, I don't think this guy cares about much as long as we're not marksmen, right? We're not marksmen.
Do you see me holding a gun?
What is it you would take to understand
No,
this?
but he holds a rifle, one that looks like it was crafted by those of the marksmen. It has equipment built on it, powered and
Okay, so if
engineered.
one of you picked up a marksman's rifle, would you just get like kicked out?
You would not use it. You need the pure rifles, not
Yeah.
enhanced weapons.
You didn't answer my question though. If one of you picked up one of these rifles, would you kick him out?
They all look at each other, and they all point their guns just at you now. Not just like at the
Oh come on, I don't even have a weapon.
Come on, Todd, you're a lawyer on this. What the hell? Talk us out of this, because you're one wearing the clothes.
Look, I'm not a marksman. I'm
I mean, look at
clearly
this
not
guy.
a
He's nearly
marksman.
dead.
I am wearing the clothes of a dead man. You can even see where I took his patch off. As you can see, not a marksman. I turn around. It even says on my shirt, I'm not a marksman.
It looks like big letters. That's almost kind of like like a band logo.
Yeah.
It's stylized.
Clearly not a marksman. No guns, no nothing. Sure, he's got one, but look. Do you see marksman clothing on him? No. Do you see marksman's clothing on my dad? No. Do you see my dad? No.
That was your father?
Yes. Do you have something against dads? Do you not have a dad? Do you want to share dads? We can bond over my dad.
One of them shoots you. No, I'm kidding.
Todd, stop talking about your dad. No one likes your dad.
I like my dad.
No, these guys are pretty emo. They might like Todd's dad.
They don't like ghosts.
They don't like ghosts.
Mm.
But do they like dads?
Worst
Got it.
emos ever.
Do they like dads?
Does their love for dads overcome their hate for ghosts?
Wait, I just look at one of them, and then I look at another one and be like, "Wait, are you his dad?"
They look at each other. No. We used to fight for a greater cause.
A greater cause? Let's hear it. I'm open for, discussion here.
One pulls their hood back, and you can see that they have like skin and flesh that's kind of like falling off of them a bit. We were part of a cause called the Sun Chasers.
Sun Chasers.
You recognize?
That's
You should
Is
go.
that anything like the
The Sun Keepers?
the Sun Keepers?
Yeah, that's what I meant. The Sun Keepers. Yeah.
Okay.
the Sun Keepers. Those weren't those guys who are like worshiping that weird painting, right?
That's them.
Yeah, that's them. Nonetheless, I'm
Hey,
gonna say,
do you guys still worship that painting?
The painting was correct. The painting brought truth to the world. Some now believe.
I mean, it was just
use
like
what
a
the
bunch of
power
random
brings.
guys. But okay.
well, if you may recall, I helped fight that fucking Lord of Hunger that took out most of New Mundrick.
Yeah, and I was there too.
They all begin to lower their weapons. You were there.
Like, come on. Yeah, I was there. That thing was huge.
Yeah, remember
it-
he like
and
pushed it back like 5 feet. It was awesome.
Just
We all
saw it
cheered.
again, actually. It got bigger. I got sick.
I got scared.
What
He
is your-
almost died. He's blood from his ears. You could tell he screamed at us.
Yeah, do you have a doctor?
What is your business in Gravehurst?
Shelter,
So,
food. I'm tired.
and we're supposed to meet like 3 people here,
Are we?
I guess. You guys have a gate, right?
The gate.
Have 3 strangers appeared out of nowhere?
Some interesting beings came through the gate.
That's them.
Yeah, that's probably them.
You see that they begin to like buck their horse and ride back to town.
Ha. Analog.
I'm gonna take that as it's cool for us to go in.
You can do
Well, he didn't say we couldn't.
All right, let's roll. All right, Dad, let's go.
And then you're all shot by 47,000 people.
and your bike is stolen by rats.
Looks like
So,
a whole contingent of fucking.
Todd, I need you to do the biggest of favors, though.
Yes.
Take this rope and make a fucking seatbelt.
Why?
I go from 100 to almost a sudden stop again.
Yeah. Give me that rope.
Yes.
I just tied myself in.
And by the time that you tie yourself in, it's time to get off. As you get to the gates of what you
Got
guys
him.
knew to be Old Mundrick, the horses pass through. As you guys can see that there is two more of these hunters, like up top. I need to flip a few pages here.
I was like, hey, is the drunken mayor still alive? Or did he die yet?
You actually, once you come into the post here and past the gates that are like with the hunters or whatever. Okay, I gotta find where the chapter is for this town. Like where the full chapter is for all the people in this town. Am I on it? I'm not on it. Yeah, here we go. Once you pull in past, you can see that there's like a post where some of them like de-animate their horses and just land on their feet and begin to walk by. You can see that there's like this area off to the side and it's almost like a little shack and it's about reporting information that they have like gotten from the outsides of or the outskirts of town. And you can see Casey Jin is working at the post with a book out in front of him.
Does he look sober?
Oh, he looks like he was forced into sobriety.
Does he still got the gun on his side?
He's like halfway up in the like the torso area is unable to be like he's in like he's got like a table in front of him and stuff. You wouldn't be able to see like waist down, but you can see that he has like a pen in hand.
So he lost his legs in the war.
Are you gonna go
Until
talk
we-
to him and ask him?
Got
Yes.
the leg, Lieutenant June.
Okay. If we're walking around freely with only maybe a few odd glances here and there, because Todd's still clearly wearing marksman clothes without the sign. Once they see his back, they'll understand, right?
Of course.
Perfect.
Who wouldn't
They
understand?
better.
Yeah, then I will approach this guy,
You can see it's just like,
Casey Jin.
oh my god, I recognize those faces.
How?
It feels
We're
like
kind of fucked up.
you can see like he like has like these deep bags under his eyes. He goes, I don't know.
Coffee doing you okay?
It feels like it was so long ago.
Yeah, a couple months. You out of your drunken haze?
They got me working at the outpost here, and they said if I kept drinking and being a nuisance, they were gonna send me outside of the walls. I don't even run this town anymore.
No, that's probably for the best. You didn't
still
even
got the
have like a
gun?
doctor's office.
A gun? Hell, they barely let me hold this pen.
Do you still have legs?
I'm gonna roll a luck check.
9
Nine and under. Casey stands up and proves that he has legs.
Okay.
He goes, "Why would you think I don't have legs?"
Couldn't see him behind the desk.
No, that made you think I don't have legs?
You never know.
You? Yeah.
Listen, I'm just here. I don't want to get kicked out of the city. Beyond the walls is a death sentence. So, please, just listen to the night hunters.
Well, people got to report to you, right?
They do.
Or at least they report their stuff to you, and you write it down, and you pass it on.
I do. It's
What's the deal with these three people that apparently appeared out of nowhere? It's three strangers.
They appeared in the town, not outside of town.
Perfect. I guess
over
they're the
there.
people we want to find.
As he points off into like the middle of town, you can see that there's like these like there's this pit in the middle of town, and just outside the pit there is three other hunters talking to a tabaxi, a half elf, and a giant tortoise.
Holy shit.
So
They
that guy
definitely-
was saying,
They stick way out of place.
Yeah, that's gotta be them.
That's them. I drive up to them.
You're just gonna keep driving through town?
Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. We're walking around.
Just
Dirt.
like you're talking to Casey on this bike.
I'm like-
it's just like
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
I like to
watched
imagine it's like a dude with a Harley. You're just sitting there revving it, just going thump thump.
Well, I removed the corium and I put it in my backpack. If
you
If the
remove the
bikes-
corium and the bike wheels like come to a way that they can lay flat again, and it kind of just lands there like right in front
is there
of
keys,
you. Have it.
Good.
It's the rock.
just the corium. That's the
Yeah.
only thing.
That's the only thing.
Is the corium unique so no one else can just stick another random piece of corium in there?
Nope, it's big though. It's a chunk.
Okay. Can I remove the corium device without breaking it so they can't just put more corium in there?
You can try it. You are an artificer. You can build some kind of like lock or starting mechanism to it. if
Okay.
you like.
Making a list here: seatbelts and keys.
Push to start.
Maybe not in that order.
Push to start.
Push to start, no. But heated seat warmers. It depends on what the temperature's like after the meteor. Yeah. All right. Yeah, they're like, hey, Casey, thanks for the heads up, and I'm gonna approach the rest of the group.
Yeah, I'm heading with.
You guys are making your way over there. And
Anthrax is excited.
you can see off Anthrax, I imagine all invisible is just like ee!
It's like, my friends.
You guys are making your way over, and you can see that there is a on the southern. So you guys came in from the west part of town, and it's in the middle, which is the courtyard. And just south of there is some type of tavern, and it seems to be some kind of like hunter's outpost. And you can see that there's a bit of a tussle going on, and it's getting loud. You can see that a bunch of these hunters here are dismissing this individual quite a lot. They seem persistent until the fact that they kind of get like shoved off the stairs, and a bunch of these hunters begin to like point up their rifles and draw their weapons even inside their own post. Nathan, would you like to introduce what your character looks like?
All right. So imagine this slender yet toned, kind of 6'2", green and black scaled lizard folk. He's kind of got like raggedy kind of loincloth, and he's kind of wearing this weird makeshift kind of frog hat that's kind of a little torn up and stuff like that. He's a little goofy, kind of got a big grinning smile to him. And he's just trying to talk to these people down. Sorry, people. I'm just trying to find someone in here. In your group, the human scream. Do you know what is it? Do you know Mixo?
You cannot gain
What about
access.
Gertie?
Without being a night hunter, you cannot gain access to the hunter's dream. Be gone, lizard man.
What about Todd? Do you know Todd? Everyone knows Todd. Come on, Todd needs to talk to me.
These people.
I raise my...
These
Do you want to
people-
admit that you know this guy?
These people you look for do not exist, lizard man. Keep your dreams and be
It is
gone.
quite odd that he said your name now.
Yeah, he did say my name.
What about
Hi.
Evan?
Oh, he said your name.
So, Will, what does your character look like?
So Todd, kind of a younger dude, looks like a younger version of Anthrax. Basically, it's just straight up his son.
So human.
Humans, yes.
He also has blood running out his ears. So you're in this town that has like a couple of like these regular humanoid people, kind of like Casey Jin, but then there's a lot of these hunters who are very in like dark, ragged robes with like very large weapons that walk around Gravehurst. And you can see that there are 3 strikingly new individuals who came out of the pit, and there are also people who just entered town on a flying motorcycle.
Oh, hello there, Fishman. I'm just talking to these orcs here about trying to find someone I need to find. But yeah, guys, come on. You gotta know that. What about Gertie? You know Gertie? Come on. You guys gotta know.
They kind of like dismiss you from continuing in the conversation. They don't like really engage with you much more.
Todd should really talk to this guy.
Yeah. Let's get to him. Let's talk to him.
Hey, you there? Dragonborn. Why are you looking for us? And I say that cringing myself, realizing that I just gave away that I'm one of the people he's talking about.
Us.
Yeah.
Who is used?
Yeah, I just say, I heard you say my name previously. Why? How do you not
which one?
know who I am if you said
Yeah,
my name?
You said both of our names.
Evan, what's your race?
I'm a human, and I pretty much look like the guy from Dead Space.
Alright. Listen, little turtle. I don't know which name you're saying. I said like 12 names there? Can you be more specific?
Evan. He's
Did he call
Evan,
me a
and
turtle?
yes, he called me a fish man.
Um,
I'm Todd, and he's Evan. Hi.
damn it.
Why are you
Todd,
looking?
Evan,
Yes.
thank the stars. I found you. Look, the Golden Grung needs you guys. Do you know where your other friends are?
The golden rung.
The Golden Grung.
They remade a golden grung, apparently, Todd. We've been
They
gone
have
a long
another
time.
one? There is another.
Let me guess.
That's what I was told.
In Brigsenberg?
How did know?
Yeah, because we were the ones that brought the grungs there. Of course,
Yeah.
they'd be looking for us.
Oh, that's why they told me to find you.
Unfortunately, some of the other people you said is missing in action. I don't know where they're at.
No, it's been 3 night cycles, and it's been. I can only find 2 of you. I'm in trouble. Well, it's better than nothing, I suppose. I can finally go home. Look, I was told to find you guys because the Golden Grung wants to talk to you. That's all I know.
Okay.
I don't know who it is, but they wanted to talk to you. Oh, sorry, where are my manners? I am Dumas. I write it out. I write it out so you guys will see it. It's basically right there. He says the apostrophe is silent, so.
Of
Tomas?
course.
Well,
Of course.
okay, well, that's a really odd heads up. The Golden Grung needs our assistance of all things. Todd's assistance of all people.
Ouch.
I mean, what would you do for the Golden Grung?
I don't know. Lawyer shit.
Case in point, they don't even have lawyers.
And that's why I exist. Anyway,
okay.
Mr. Dumas, we'll absolutely go ahead and check out Mr. Golden Grung, sir. But first, we have 3 more friends to go pick up.
Oh, I see why you spelled it now. I just say that. It's like,
It's here that we're going to turn the conversation back over. Where there's Newhawk, Kite, and Nova. You guys are all upon the top of the courtyard here. And you can see that you're talking to 3 of these hunters as they're kind of explaining the gate to you. They're looking down at the giant stone here, as you can see that there's like this imagery upon this like 30-foot stone, the one that makes it all the way out of like the tread of the dirt here. Almost like they had to dig it out. It's here that they explain to you like the imagery that goes on, and they go, we once believed in a tapestry that we found. And from there, the moon cycled and cast down the meteor on our planet. As he kind of breathes in, you can see like there's this heavy haze of purple and green that tinges just a little bit of everything. The gate goes on to show that beings would come from the gate and go challenge the being in the center of the earth.
I just look at Nova, and I'm like, Anthrax got us wrapped up in another fucking Dread Realm. We're in another fucking Dread Realm. This is Strahd shit all over again.
Who be Strahd?
A vampire. Look,
He's dead. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about that.
We fixed that.
So you're telling me there's something inside of your planet?
Deep within its core. He points up to the sky.
Damn it, Targo.
Believers, those in the dreaded moon, fall victim to it. As he points down into the pit. Firm believers cast aside their humanity, evolve and transform into such things, abominations like these. Those on the outskirts of towns that find cults like this, just in time bring them to us, and we resolve them.
I'm sorry, did you see the moon?
You look up to the sky, and you can see this 2/3 of the sky is surrounded by this encapsulating moon that is purple and green.
You've got too much moon.
There be a lot. There be a lot.
What
Was
the
the moon?
fuck is wrong with your moon? Why is it on fire?
Probably some wizard shit.
That is straight up some. That is straight up some Dread Realm shit. Oh,
I just wonder, do I recognize the moon? Like, am I on the same planet as I usually am on, or is this an entirely different planet?
Totally different planet. Real problem. No mountain, not a mountain in sight.
Kite like does a quick
I
prayer real quick.
look and see there's no mountains, and I start hyperventilating.
But then way off in the distance to the northeast, you can see, like, in players we know, Fredegar exists, the snow-encapsulated mountains, but they're so far to the northeast that they just look like little pillars. Just like
It's gotta be turtles there.
Kite like does a real quick prayer to Saloon and is like, oh my god, this is the worst. They don't even have a normal fucking moon here.
You know, I was planning on going on an adventure by myself and having a good time, but no. I have to be thrown into another goddamn vampire hunt.
I swear, when I find Anthrax, I'm gonna kick him in his ghost dick if it's the last thing I do.
I'll hold him down.
Now hold on,
Thank
we're
you.
here to help his son.
Fuck his son.
You tell me honestly, Nova, do you think me kicking Anthrax in the dick is going to negatively affect his son in any way? I can only see upsides here.
This is also the son of the ghost. I mean, he's probably just as big a dick as his father, anyways.
I think we'll make
Very, very
more
likely.
spiteful towards you and we'll make him less likely to give you helpful information.
they
I
kind
don't,
of like
care.
are
I don't want to be here.
the 300s are just like still and just listening to you all gabber on about kicking someone in the dick and wondering if their son is gonna give a shit if you kick a ghost in the dick. Goes, ghosts do not persist in our realm. As they like, one of them pulls the hood back, you can see like their skin is almost like decaying and fleshing away from like the side of his face, almost like, you know, Two-Face from Batman.
Yeah.
It's just peeled and burned away. He barely looks like he's like a living person underneath the hood. Ghosts do not remain on the realm.
Put your hood back on.
Please put your hood back up.
Why did you show us that? You just...
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
I need to prove it to you that ghosts do not persist in our
No,
realm.
no, you could have,
No,
you could have
you-
just said it. I would have believed you. Your
I
moon is
would've-
on fire.
Your moon is on fire, ghosts don't persist. These are like two
The-
rules I can understand. You could have just told us. Like,
I have been to a literal dreadscape hell, and this is still the weirdest place I've ever been to.
yeah, this is weirder than the vampire pocket.
Yeah, like that was just dark all the time. It was really cloudy. Everybody was a fucking asshole.
They look at each other. They look back. Vampires won't last a minute among this lands.
I don't know.
I don't know.
They're probably around. But we'll kill them because we're vampire hunters.
I'd like you all to
Pretty
give
Yeah,
me.
fuck
I'd like the
vampires.
three of you to give me a perception check real quick.
Ooh, that's
A dirty 20, a 17 plus 3.
Oh wow, actually that's not so bad. 7 plus 6. What's that?
13.
13.
Nova.
Mine's still loading. Perception.
Online dice. Perfect.
19.
Wow.
Yeah. Every once in a while.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, but in this moment, you all see past the ghoulish features of this person as that speeder bike rips into town here, and the two individuals that get off, one of them does look so familiar. Just by his face, you can see he looks like a similarly or younger Anthrax, and it doesn't seem like it's an accident that they were walking with like intent towards you. And I will be right back.
Guy definitely looks like Ghost Dick. Ghost.
So if you guys are wondering why I miss calling you what you guys are, my character's dumb. And I have a chart of rolling to see what you guys end up being.
That's awesome.
It's gonna be fun.
Dumas.
You said that I was
Apostrophe is silent.
like, oh, like Alexander Dumas. Okay, so this is gonna be like a Three Musketeers thing. And then I remembered earlier you're like, no, he's a fucking idiot. It's like, ah.
I understand.
Not a classical reference.
The best part is I'm going to struggle to try to describe what I'm talking about, and it's going to work so well for the character at the same time.
So, in the moment that you see this younger Anthrax looking individual off in the distance, the Night Hunter snaps his fingers trying to get your guys' attention back. You should all speak.
I'm just gonna like telekinetically pull his hood up.
You do that, and he goes, "Thank you, honestly."
I start snapping my closet. It's annoying, isn't it? It's what? What?
He's trying to get me to focus back on him. I just, as soon as I recognize that looks like a smaller Anthrax, just immediately like start walking towards him.
Hey! Listen.
Not a single fuck was given on that day.
Listen.
Straight forward.
You guys should
It
go talk.
seems like we figured out why we're here.
You guys should all go talk to the mayor of town,
We'll do that. What's his name?
Maester Seymour.
Maester Seymour?
Motherfucker, Final Fantasy X, okay.
He lives in the northern building, the manor. Speak with him. He should give you guidance on what's going on.
Okay.
His wife and his kids also live there.
Irrelevant, but okay.
Relevant. If
No,
someone answers the door and it's not him, now you understand.
we'd assume you'd have children or something. Why not?
Never assume. You know that we're dead.
Yeah.
What?
They all disband and just like walk away from you guys.
Why did he just say that first? And why did he show his gross face?
Good luck, those from the gate.
Ugh.
Zombie face.
You know, he reminds me of that guy that was like stapled to the wall. You remember that guy? Wonder what happened.
Oh shit, yeah. Oh. That swamp guy. He was also a mayor, if I recall correctly.
Yeah. Hopefully this place's mayor's not stapled to the wall.
That would be too.
Is it just me that I see little, smaller, younger Anthrax over there?
Yeah, that's why I'm making a beeline straight for this guy.
Oh, this
Let's
cannot
go.
be fucking real. I died in a cave, and these are my dying memories.
So
And I just tag along with Nova.
Yep.
you three head on over, which are strikingly different individuals, not even just by dress code, but literally just like from a completely different realm than these other ones. You guys all walk up to the three of them, and what is the first thing that is said?
Where's your dad?
She's gonna give Tiny Anthrax a hug.
Where's your dad?
Where's your dad?
Okay, this is way friendlier than I thought any of this was gonna be. Hi, hello, hi.
Where is he?
Todd.
Are you?
What
Todd, you know.
are you? And I just look at the giant turtle. I'm just like,
Todd, you realize that moment?
That's new.
of
what?
Where's your dad was not friendly.
Oh yeah, no, not at all. So I'm just gonna point at like an empty spot on the ground, just like a random empty 5-foot square. I'm like, he's right there.
Kite stabs the empty 5-foot square.
I ignite my claw and I fucking.
Is he there or is he not there?
No, he's absolutely not there.
Mr. the Todd, why is that giant orc and furry goblin attacking the air?
I don't know. I thought they were my dad's friends.
We
I
know
was.
Also,
he's a friend.
also, why is that metal tiefling hugging you? What is going on? I'm so confused.
I don't think that's a tiefling.
What is?
This is a
I like
little
look
overwhelming.
around and I don't see a tiefling and I'm like, I don't know.
I don't think we got him.
Is this another
So-
person? See ghosts and shit?
Todd, these are the three you were talking about, right?
I guess. Hello. I take it you're still mad, right?
Anthrax, shut up.
Your voice changer isn't working well.
Yeah.
Oh, motherfucker.
Yeah, we.
It has not been working at all.
Wait, this whole time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
This whole
I
time.
thought
Nobody said anything?
I
No,
thought
we
you
just
were
We thought you were looking for your computer.
I thought you were
No!
I thought you were just
Like-
being Todd too.
Like 10 seconds after I said that, I got to my foot. Oh. Oh.
It's okay.
No. Give me a second. Anyway, yeah, just take what I said there. What
Try to
happened?
attack where the
Fucking
voice
Is
comes
Discord?
Anthrax still invisible?
Yes. For his
I
own
just,
safety,
like,
he's in.
Raving with the sword around in the empty spot, like kind of walking around Todd. And it's just like, Anthrax, you motherfucker, you forgot my girlfriend. Also, you forgot my wagon and my ballista. But I suppose the most important part is the girlfriend part. That's the part I'm going to focus on. You kidnapped the turtle man.
Mhm.
I thought you said he was born.
Just look at Evan like.
It was. I just told you I was planning a trip, and then this happened.
Well, welcome
Welcome to the
to
trip.
Lumoria.
Yeah. By the way, what the fuck is up with your moon?
It tried
That's
to
not
kill
normal.
us. It tried to kill us.
Okay, so your moon is animate and on fire. It just gets fucking weirder. Saloon, help me.
I don't know exactly what's going on, but Todd said that Anthrax said that. I mean, I guess we were supposed to meet you guys and something about destiny, which is usually a load of crock.
So
Who is that?
Where's
Are
the
you my
sound come from?
conscience?
I set it on fire where the sound came from.
Holy shit! What are you
He's New
besides scary?
That's New Hawk.
He is orc.
Turn.
No, he's Turn.
I know what an orc looks like.
No,
and
no,
that's
he's
no
turtle.
orc.
He orc.
I,
do orcs
I'm not a turtle. That kind of looks like a turtle, but almost like if a turtle was infused with that corium, like the stuff from the moon, because that's kind of what happens to people.
Wait,
turns
hold
people
up.
into that.
You guys have corium where you're from?
You have moon rocks that turn people into turtles?
No, they just bloat natural things to abnormal proportions. And
Night Circle turns people to
I have no understanding as to why he lights up like a corium faucet, but God.
Yeah, that's Newhawk.
Okay, I'm Evan. Nice to meet everyone.
Yes. I'm
Nice to
listening.
meet you, Evan.
And I'm listening for the next where if I got it.
I can't help but notice that everyone has a mutual disdain for Todd's father, Anthrax.
I'm still wondering where voice come from.
Everyone loves me.
Exactly.
one likes
Where are you,
Anthrax.
you son of a bitch?
Not a single person that I know likes Anthrax.
I like me.
Yeah,
Are you my
would.
conscience?
Newhawk,
Yes.
if you can hear Newhawk and you want to make a swing, you can make a swing with disadvantage on a space that you can hear a sound of an invisible creature.
Okay.
Oh shit.
That's a legit rule.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
it is.
Yeah, if he can hear him audibly, he can swing with disadvantage on Anthrax.
Okay. That's a good. That's a 12 plus minus my.
I don't think I like this voice.
8. That's a dirty 20.
Absolutely.
That's a hit.
What type of damage did you make your claws into?
I think I can only do
Fire?
fire. Yeah.
Roll
Well, I
damage.
could do other, but fire.
They're considered
Okay.
magical now, so roll damage.
Oh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. 7 fire damage.
Also, you are no longer invisible. Right?
No, it just means if Anthrax makes an attack, he's no longer invisible.
Yeah.
So you finally hit him, Newhawk, and you know where he is. And you hit him with the
You
fire damage.
son of a bitch.
Ow, dick. Could you not?
So, does anyone else have more of a clue than I do as to why you guys are here?
Oh, I can actually explain that one. Apparently, there's something living in your planet, and an angel kidnapped us. Well, set Anthrax to kidnap us, to go and kill it.
I'm assuming it might be. See, if you look at Todd here, there's a stream of blood that was like just recently washed away from his shoulders, but nowhere near the side of his face. And maybe it's just the parts you could. Is it just the parts you could see? Anyways, the guy, we fought him just a second ago. Didn't really fight him. We more or less ran from him, but it nearly killed us.
What?
It's a giant rat.
It's a
I mean,
giant.
How big?
No, I mean like you're a big guy. No offense. You have a lot of mass to you. This guy would take about like 100 of you and stack you together.
Oh.
Oh man. No,
Maybe-
that's a really
maybe
big
more.
rat.
Oh.
It's closer to a sandworm than a rat.
Mhm.
What?
It feels that way. It definitely felt that way. It came out of the dirt.
What is talking about?
A
The
rat?
Shai Halud.
A halfling. A halfling.
Huh? Oh, are you talking about Gorilla Gator? Yeah, I don't like Gorilla Gator. Hate half my family. That's why we need to go to the Golden Grung.
What?
I think.
Yeah, so we're going
What?
to visit.
What the hell is a
golden
grung?
grung.
So
It's a frog man.
Is a
Frog
tiny
person.
little frog guy.
Let me get this straight. You have frog people?
Yes.
You're
He points to his hats like, duh.
you've never heard of grungs?
No.
No.
Mr. Dumas, are you saying you're a grung?
Is it not obvious? Shows
No,
off his
you are
rat
very
tail.
clearly a dragonborn.
Fuck's a dragon.
I think he's
Like you
actually,
are.
I think he's actually a lizard folk, but
Oh. I thought he was a dragonborn.
No, I'm actually a lizard folk.
You're very clearly a lizard.
I don't know. You just called him a dragon boy. Get your eyes checked.
Dragonborn, lizard folk. They both got scales.
Can I pet you?
Close enough.
Alright. Well, anyway, Furry Goblin, we all must go to Golden Grung. We have some important thing to talk about. We
Well,
must go.
that's a little ways away from here. That's on the other side of the wall, way out. Man, I do need to get. Oh God, I can only wonder what Briggs and Birds have been up to. How is the land above the Golden Grung?
Kind of like this, but a little bigger. A little more
Everyone
people.
doing okay?
Last time, I've been away for like 3 night circle systems, so I don't know. It's been a minute.
I can assume that's 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, maybe, because the
Third one,
3 months.
sure.
Oh fuck!
since like the meteor.
Oh God, I'm so. Yeah. Are you guys okay with heading to my hometown?
I'm going to talk to the mayor. They told us to talk to the mayor. Or the mace.
Who?
The mayor. Some guy named Seymour Mayor.
Seymour?
Yeah. We have to see more mayors.
Okay.
So we should probably go see what he needs while we're here. But I suppose if we're here to help Anthrax's kid, what's your name? I don't think I
Todd.
got your name.
It's
That's
Todd.
a terrible name. That is an awful name. I am
What's
so
your
sorry.
name?
My name is Kite on the Wind.
Do you go by
His name is kind
something
of cooler than
short?
mine.
Just call me Kite. Everybody else does.
By
Kite.
pure
Okay.
nature here for 1 second, Nova, you notice that Todd looks and not only performs like shit. He looks like he's fucking near death. He has blood coming from both ears. He's got huge bags under his eyes. He recently has like gun hole shots in his body that just kind of like leak a little bit of blood into like his new uniform. He
Duct
looks like
tape.
he's
And
been
yet he
patched.
handles it kind of like a champ.
Duct tape patches.
Evan
Just
looks,
looking at him like,
Evan looks really good.
what the
But his
hell did
friend-
you get into a fight with?
His friend looks like he got chewed and spit out.
We got into a fight with the thing that you guys were probably coming here to kill. And a lot of his little friends. He's got a
Wait.
lot of little friends.
We're supposed to kill the big rat?
Little gators.
Well, I mean, I don't know what else to do with a big rat. I mean, I can't tame it as a pet. That would be really awkward.
Or really awesome.
A
Little
barely
gators and bad pets.
But you got to feed it, and
You could always feed it to your enemies.
I don't have that many
Anyway,
enemies.
I've
that I
been
know
half dead for about 3 months, and
I'm
then
gonna
actually
throw-
dead for a few hours.
I'm gonna throw you like 50 HP from my lay on hands pool.
Oh God, thank you.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ,
shit.
20 HP. Good God, you poor child.
Wow. Actually,
I'm
how
not
did
a
you do that?
child.
Oh, she's a paladin. She can like touch people and they get a little better.
She sure is a pal.
Let's see, you said 28.
20
You
HP.
don't have, you don't have paladins here?
I'm up to 33.
I'm sure someone calls himself a paladin, but no one that I know of. Wait,
So-
I take that back. There were a couple paladins. One actually, if I'm not mistaken, had a big ass cinder block. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Sounds
Yeah, he used it and he hit a couple people with it upside the head, and they didn't make it too far after that.
Yeah, I fucking did.
Evan,
That's funny.
give me a history check real quick.
Me?
Now that you're thinking back at a moment like this.
Okay. I actually never thought I'd make an actual history check, and I thought it was a dead spec. Let's see. Natural 20 plus 9.
Oh, nice.
You have been told by these night hunters that they were part of the Sun Chasers. You recall that Roger was also one of these Sun Chasers. You recognize that these people are basically half-dead people. Some of them say that they were at basically the fight that you guys were at, but some of them are, they said like they died on that day. Is there a chance that Roger is out there somewhere? Could he have also survived the meteor?
What?
You know, a thought just occurred to me, but that's a little personal, maybe. Yeah. A lot's happened. Like I said, the moon attacked us. Well, that's more better translated to a flippin' meteor hit the Earth that came from the moon.
Jesus.
And,
That happened?
yeah, well, Todd, myself, and I have a good group of my friends. We are all part of. Well, we were literally just exiting a cave or in a cave, and when it landed, I don't know how many of them made it out, and some of these folks were a member of the group that one of my friends was with. I wonder if they knew anything about him. Or even less, these guys are creepy. Get a weird vibe from them. Or is it just me?
No, they're creepy. One of them, for some reason, showed us his face, and yeah.
Evan, you say like they're creepy as you look over at one of them, and you can see that he's got like a one-handed a one-handed spear. As he puts his gun away, you can see that he grabs it and somehow extends it into a two-handed spear.
Hey, that was
Fidget.
pretty cool.
It's like a fidget.
How do you do that?
Like a fidget.
Fidget weapon.
It's called a fidget weapon.
Cannon.
Fidget kill.
Fidget
Well,
cannon.
So I was under the impression that we were here to save Todd. But here's the thing. Todd is alive and Anthrax does not appear to be.
No, he's always been dead.
With all of the bullshit that is going on in this goddamn world with your fucking meteors and your undead people and your moon, your godforsaken moon, this is not a good place for you to be if you would like to remain alive.
Oh, it gets worse. So much worse.
So
Corona tried to kill me, like, permanently.
So what are your goals here? What are we supposed to do? Because he's alive. Are we still trying to figure out how to, cleanse his soul?
There's no cleansing my soul, ma'am. There's this dude, Victor Grimwatch. He's the guy fucking with the moon. And we gotta go kill him. He killed me once. Twice. I count on my hands. Yeah, no, twice.
I died once too from him.
Yeah, we gotta...
Oh.
He's the problem.
Okay. Kill the Grimwatch, save the sun. Go home.
I'm alive. Hi. I don't particularly need saving anymore, I guess.
Hands up.
You look like you were chewed up and spit out by a fucking giant rat. Actually.
Hey, I healed him for 20 hit points.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
You're still covered in blood.
he's still covered in blood. And come here, I can help clean you up. Prestidigitation, prestidigitation, prestidigitation. I just like start like brushing the dirt off of him, and it just moves off of him in a chunk and then falls to the ground.
Can you teach me how to do that?
You see one of these
I don't know. Are you a wizard?
comes over to you,
No.
Kite, and taps you on the shoulder really quick.
Yeah.
And he doesn't say anything, but he points at a sign. And the sign says, "No littering. Punishment by death."
It's
That's
right.
you. All the problems in this fucking
I
world.
prestidigitation the dirt off of him too. Look at that. You're littering now. Go kill yourself.
He looks down, and he picks up the dirt that came off of him and walks away.
People are weird.
These fucking people.
Rude. These rude
Okay.
people.
Yeah, this is getting even more awkward by the minute. Dirt
Let's
is
go.
not
Let's go
littering.
meet the Seymour mayor.
Yeah,
Let's do
yeah.
it.
This guy, this way. He used to be a drunk. Now I don't think they let him drink
Used to
here.
be?
Used to be? What?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they let him drink here.
Who
All right, let's
cares?
go see him.
All right.
No, like Casey was the old mayor, but they're saying that there's a new mayor called Maester Seymour. And
Yeah,
he
well,
lives in-
I don't know that, and I just
You
walked
have
up
to know that.
Yeah, we don't
Oh,
know that
okay.
at all, so we're just gonna go back to the old mayor.
So you go to Casey, who's just got like a pen behind like a desk here, and they're just like, "Oh, you guys are back with those who came from the gate. How
Yeah,
terrifying!"
they said they had to
This
see the
isn't a
mayor, and
mansion.
that's you.
I am not the mayor. I haven't been. Like I told you, I am barely allowed to hold this pen, let alone any kind of authority.
Oh,
You're not the mayor?
oh.
So, Seymour took my house.
Oh,
So he lives in the same building as me, but
So, like,
He's
he's a
the mayor?
squatter?
no. Oh no. He
sounds
is,
like her.
he's the greatest hunter of them all.
Look, if you need us to get rid of a squatter, I mean...
No, please,
Todd,
God,
we're
don't
not
interfere.
mercenaries like that.
He can have my house. Just let me live.
Oh,
This
so
kid already wants to murder people. He's absolutely the ghost son.
Yeah,
was
the
raised
more
wrong.
he talks, the more I get the feeling he's definitely Anthrax's kid, which leaves me with more questions than I want to have answered.
I didn't say kill him!
Casey just like puts his hands up. He's like, I don't want to cause a ruckus and I don't want to get involved. I do not
Look,
want to be kicked out of here.
I'm just saying, legally speaking, we
No.
could probably,
No.
a little bit of legalese.
What is Dwarf Man afraid of? Outside is wonderful.
Outside is not wonderful. Outside, I will be torn to bits.
Who is this? What?
The
oh
rat would
yeah,
kill
guys,
me.
in case you haven't noticed, outside these walls, it's like barren wasteland swarming with rats, like the little minions of the thing that I told you about.
Yes. Little
Yeah.
gators are
And
annoying.
they're sentient. They talk all the same. They're a bunch of trash. They're all into the same things. They have no. They got like a bunch of weird names. I mean,
Not much individuality.
like,
I mean, there was one that was a pirate, but that's about it.
oh yeah, Captain Rat Sparrow.
Pirate rat?
I-
Dude, that sounds cool.
Was.
Yeah, but they're all worshiping like this weird cult at the time called the Lord of Hunger. Like they're all worshiping the Lord of Hunger and willing to die for the Lord of Hunger. And then this thing, this giant rat, and oh god, that thing was scary.
It's
Like it
thing
had
where a rat
multiple
thing.
rows of teeth.
Kite's just nodding and goes, well, okay.
Isn't that the
I
thing
guess
that-
if this guy isn't the mayor, let's go see the actual mayor. Stay safe, man. You seem like you have a rough life.
Things will be fine, man. I just want to like get by. If this pen, I don't even know what's gonna happen to me when this pen runs out and I can't write anymore.
Get another
Oh,
pen.
don't worry, I'll be sure to.
I like dig
bring the
around in my
charges
bag
to
of
him.
holding for a second and pull out a stack of flashcards.
Huh?
And like I'm flipping through them, and they have like sayings like "You can do it," "Keep it up."
Each one you keep going through, like another bead of sweat comes off this guy.
Like, what do
And
you
I
even do,
handed
man?
the stack of flashcards, and I'm like, maybe this. I don't know.
I can't take these. I can't take these, man. I don't want to get in more trouble if I'm found wasting ink on something else other than writing documents.
These don't sound like very good people.
Listen, I know I wasn't a good mayor, and I know I wasn't good at the people. I just don't want to be thrown out to the wilderness. I can't
It
live
sounds
out there.
Fairly punished for not like taking care of his people. We should just let him be.
Yeah, let's go. Let's see a good mayor.
Honestly, our friend Gertie almost died because of this guy. So,
Bye, little dwarf man.
Goodbye. Have a good day.
Well, I just look at Todd. It's like, so Todd,
yes.
how are you feeling?
Mostly like I got ran over by a train, but other than that, I can still walk.
The
Need
train.
a rest?
What's a train?
Do you think we could find a place to rest if we had to?
Maybe.
I like wave my hands for about 10 minutes while you guys are talking, and then there's a disc behind me, and I'm like, here, pop a squat, tater tot.
I don't know how you guys
Okay.
have been, but we've been through the ringer. We had to fight off some rats. We had to fight for our lives to get away from that thing. He almost died multiple times. They knocked his ass out twice. And he was thrown out of a
Moving vehicle.
I just yeah,
I was moved out of. I got knocked out of a what?
hence the reason why I said we need to get the seatbelts in the thing. When I hit the brakes, well, you went flying like 20 feet.
What?
Yeah, but you're alive now. That's what matters. I killed him for you. I got I got two of them.
In that moment, if I still had a heart, it would have been attacking. I thought I was almost a goner, okay? I mean, I thought he was almost a goner, but also me.
Anthrax, why do you suck so much?
You know, Evan, the more you talk, the more I like you.
Yeah, this guy.
Let's go. Let's go do this.
The two of you who recognize this building is exactly the same as Casey's old home. You guys pull up to it, but you can see two of the curtains kind of get drawn back really quickly. You didn't see anybody there, but you saw curtains kind of go back, and all the lights in the house seem to kind of go out. It's like a one-story building, but who wants to go up to the door?
This place just gets creepier by the minute.
I'll do it.
Are you sure you want to do it, big guy?
Yeah. Why?
I don't even know if you can like fit through the threshold should he open the door and invite you in.
So
I'll wait outside. Look, I'm just gonna knock. Figure it out.
Newhawk, you go knock on the door, and you can hear like the door handle like slowly turn as it begins to creak just a little bit, and it cracks. And you can see like there's a little chain that would hold like the door kind of locked or closed, and you can see it kind of open and ajar just a couple of inches. And you kind of expect like someone to peek around the corner. Until you have to look down as you see a little kid is peeking through the corner. Are you one of the ones that came through the gate?
Yep.
Are you here to save us?
Maybe.
You see, like, over top of the little boy here who has, like, this, like, chocolate brown hair. You can see this dirty blonde-haired girl kind of, like, hop over top. She goes, I want to see. Hi, what's your name?
New Hawk.
Oh, New Hawk. Are you here to save us?
Maybe.
Okay.
We're here to see the mayor.
Oh, my dad?
Sure.
My dad isn't back from hunting right now. And Mom, Sarah, went to go find him in the northern fields. He hasn't been back.
Crap.
He's been hunting for a long time today. He hasn't come home.
All right. We'll come back later.
Come back later. Maybe you can find him.
I mean, we could do that.
Yeah, just outside of town to the north. There's the beautiful fields.
North.
Is there anyone there, New Hawk? I can't see around you.
It's 2 kids. Mayor's not here. He's in a field north of town.
Wow.
How far?
North of town.
Couple hundred feet. Just
A couple hundred feet.
Look at a little.
Oh, he's like
thing.
just outside.
Just outside town. He's watching the north, out hunting.
Right down the road.
Mother went to go find him.
How
Yeah.
long ago?
Mother hasn't
How
come
long?
back yet either. Oh, time stands still. We've gone hungry.
All right.
though. We've gone hungry in the time that she's been gone.
It's been that long.
It has been long.
Like how long?
We have gone hungry in the time that she has been gone missing.
How big's the kid?
The they must be like, I'll say they're 7 and 9.
They're small.
So the parents could be gone like 20 minutes and the kids are already hungry.
They're like hatchling sized.
Hatchling.
Okay.
I just look at Nova.
Wait, they're little baby grunts?
Just this dead, defeated stare, and I'm like, we're going to go look for them, aren't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Leave kids on their own.
They're
And I like snap my fingers, and little kite appears, and I'm like, go play with the kids.
What the hell is that?
That's my familiar.
Thank God.
Oh,
I'm afraid you were gonna have a ghost kid.
No, only Ghost Dad's here.
With ghost kids.
they're out in the White Rose Field. to the
White
north.
Rose Field, north of town. I got you, kid. Okay.
Here, play with the cat. We'll be
Thank
back.
you,
the
New
cat.
Hawk.
Play with the cat.
Thank you, New Hawk. Oh, what are you, little
All right.
creature? So
They are
furry.
little grunts. And
Thank you all.
Yeah.
As you like the cat kind of like goes through the door, and then the door begins to shut behind it.
I got because those kids are apparently hungry. They might eat your cat.
That kid was a little creepy. I'm getting some strong like Rosenborn.
All the
You
kids
know-
I've met are creepy.
I
And-
swear if we come back and these kids are not just dead, but the house is haunted and there's a shambling mound in the fucking basement, and Kai's just walking away, reiterating all the events of my house.
that's kind of oddly specific set of circumstances.
It actually happened!
But,
Yeah, these kids
And
are
you're-
orphans, I bet. Okay, let's go.
And you were
Popcorn,
stuffed in the coffin?
Popcorn.
He shows you his bag. It's all full of worms and beetles and stuff. Popcorn. My family used to give it to me as a kid all the time.
Oh, that makes sense from a grung. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Mr. the Todd? Popcorn?
No,
Pork
I'm
elbow?
good.
Pork mouth?
good.
Metal cheese?
I ate before I left.
Okay.
You ate lead.
Deception check.
You ate lead.
I mean, that's still eating, right? What's the calorie content of a fucking bullet? I think it'll feed you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, or close enough. So you guys are all wandering in a pack towards the outside of town?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just said outside was bad. Why the fuck are we going outside?
It's
Yeah,
just
Where
so-
the kids said their
outside.
parents were.
Then I guess we're starting an orphan home then. Jesus,
It
like
can't be too far.
we're literally breaking the one rule that we were given when we first got here. Like
Don't litter?
we are strangers in a strange land. No, we were explained when we first got here. Don't go past the gate.
Nova,
You were given rules?
last time we went to a foreign strange land, we kicked everything's ass that came our way and then killed the guy that ruled it. I think we'll do fine.
Did you hear?
What? I don't even know if we have a ruler.
Did you not hear this small, dirty child tell you about how, like, there's a giant monster out in the desert wasteland with 3 rows of teeth that they barely escaped from?
Hey, I'm not small.
Not you!
Yeah, well,
Who's she talking about?
if we're quick, we could make it, right?
It said it's like 100 just outside north of track or whatever.
Yeah, it's just a couple feet out there. It's, you know.
Like, I
Can't
can
be that
practically
bad.
shoot that far already.
You guys make it to the gate here. As you can see, like on the top parts of the gate, you can see that there's these 2 spires. There's 2 of these hunters, these night hunters, are posted up there. And even from this distance, you can see that there's activity, but far in the distance, about 100 to 150 feet away, is this field, this little bit of landscape of these naturally blooming white roses that come out of the ground. And out in the distance, you can see 3 individuals, 2 of them standing to the side of one in the middle. You can see this one is doing something, but you're not too sure.
Doing something? You mean doing something like hand gestures?
He's
What is doing?
He's like knelt
See.
down, like he's kneeling down. You can't really.
I know what you're doing.
Told you
I
these
nudge
kids are probably just
Nova,
fucking
and I'm
hungry.
like, "Hey, 10 gold says that guy is kneeling down, digging his own fucking grave."
That's cold.
Pretty
You want
much.
in on that?
Not
How
particularly.
much gold?
10.
That's actually probably like 10 more gold than I have.
Oh, well, that sucks.
I might have some. Pulls out his bag. Pulls out just a bunch of pebbles come out of his bag.
Yeah, I have 3 gold.
Bless.
I only got 7. Puts it back.
7.
Those were pebbles, sir.
It's money.
To be honest, the only one that I ever needed really money for in this place was like that one really weird magic vendor, Tarku.
What? You know Tar?
Yeah, he sold me, and I pull out my all-purpose tool, this really awesome-looking screwdriver, and then I press a button, it becomes a hammer. Press the button, becomes a saw. It's like, look at this thing. I love it. Press
You
the
are
button, back screwdriver.
Are you guys walking out of the gate?
Or this is like right,
Yeah.
maybe like before the gate, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you're like
Does-
at the gate.
have binoculars or something. This
No.
just reeks of a bad idea.
No, I don't have. I don't have a spyglass or binoculars.
I got goggles of the night.
If I had a sniper scope, that'd be attached to the ballista that's on my cart that somebody forgot.
What's the worst that could happen?
Are there still guards at the gate?
Yep, there's 2 at the outposts.
I'm gonna yell at them and ask them if they have binoculars or something.
What are binoculars?
They look down at you, and
You mean a spyglass?
Yes.
they do not.
Those things are expensive.
So how do they see? How are they supposed to keep guard? They just wait until things get close enough to like kill them.
Look, we're clearly not working with like the brightest of the bunch.
You have guns.
Yeah,
Gun. I don't have a gun.
he just uses his like pure will and determination.
Pure spite.
And my new arm. What's new?
Well, we don't have a spyglass. We don't have much of a choice. This is a bad idea, but let's go do it. Let's go fuck around and find out.
Let's
Gonna
go.
yell
What?
at post and see if they see anything.
Okay. So you all.
All right. Well, then I'm just gonna make sure that my gun's out at all time, and I'm going like full sentry mode to make sure like I'm ever diligent. Anything tries sneaking up on us, I am shooting it at a 240-foot distance.
God damn. Okay.
With perfect accuracy.
Perfect accuracy, obviously.
So
Nova's gonna. So, how far away are they from us? The 3 people.
150 feet.
Fuck, that's so far. Well, great. Let's just go and get rest, I guess. And do you want?
You guys.
All right, well, let's get this over with. I mean, the kids couldn't have been like too hungry. I mean, clearly the mom found them. They're all right there.
You guys walk out of the gate here as the gates close behind you. The 2 guards stand still looking outwards of the post as you guys walk from the rubble and the dirt and start to enter into this white flowered, white rosed area. As you get closer, you can tell that the person who's knelt down is almost kind of like swinging at something. You can see that he holds this large one-handed axe and he's bringing it down over and over. The 2 hunters turn and look towards you as you can see that the one stands up and is covered in blood. He stands at about 7 feet tall. I need 3 people to give me a perception check.
Do
Oh,
a
I'll
perception
throw.
check.
Let me see.
Anyone got better than a +3?
I got,
I got plus
18.
4.
I got +6.
Blue.
11 plus 6, so
I got a 17.
Okay.
17.
Okay. And who's our last
Split.
one?
I got a 17.
Fun.
Okay. So the few of you who are really looking here, you can see that there is an insane amount of blood drawn across the hunter here who stands up. You can see that he has this large floppy hat that comes across his face a little bit. You can only imagine that this would be the mayor. They said that he was the greatest hunter of them all. He stands and towers over the other ones. He has much broader shoulders. He still wears the same kind of outfit here. You can see in one hand he has this, you can barely see texture amongst the blood here. But that on the ground seems to be a dainty woman who's been just chopped to pieces. You can
A
see
what woman?
a dainty woman.
I'm at the smell of blood. I get kind of quiet and very serious, and I'm gonna like kind of get a bit of a defensive stance.
Okay.
Who all
As
do I
this goes
see?
on.
So obviously, the big guy.
There's 2 hunters beside him, and then there was
Dead
actually an
girl.
individual underneath him, and he was chopping them apart with the axe.
But like 2 male counterparts beside him.
Yep.
So he's chopping up the wife?
You see that he turns, and underneath where the big floppy hat kind of like resists here, you can see that he has like this grin on his face amongst the blood all along like the neck and the chin line that you can see. You can see when he grins, his teeth have almost become like razor sharp.
Oh shit. Can I tell that he's hostile? Or not?
He looks like ready to chop apart anybody, and he goes, "The hunt, the blood, it thickens."
Sorry, did he say the blunt?
And
The
that-
blood and
it thickens, and that's where we will end our session.
Great session. Had a lot of fun.
Okay. Okay, Father Gas Can, let's go.
Gas can. Oh,
This
and,
Look, when we get done with him, he's gonna be Father Shit Can.
and by the way, in his other hand, Caleb, what was the shotgun you wanted?
what?
A model
Blunderbuss?
1887.
A model. What?
Yeah, Winchester 1887.
Winchester 1887. That is the shotgun he holds in his other hand.
Shit.
I said if you wanted something, you'd have to pry it off someone's dead hands.
Pay the toll.
Also, Todd, when you tried to relax on the stone, trying to be like carried around, it was strange that like during the time, you didn't recover anything. No short rest or long rest was applicable as long as you were within the haze.
Uh-huh.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
So wait, was the haze in town?
The haze is throughout almost everywhere except for the towns on the furthest outskirts. The haze itself prevents healing from rest.
Okay.
But Evan has a way to heal you in circumstances. Without
Not
needing
unless I
rest.
start getting a long rest.
Without needing rest.
Oh,
Huh?
okay. Never mind then. I know what he's talking about. Some little magic syringes.
So,
Right.
Oh shit, those.
Some power packs, you know.
The danger syringes. The danger needles.
Yeah. Just some quick power packs.
Some stem pack.
Yeah, stem packs. Absolutely no side effects.
That we know of.
Side effects may include.
Side effects may include hungering for the blood.
What's that smell?
Oh, that sweet smell. It's enough to make me sick.
So, what are we thinking?
I think I'm about to kick Father's gas coin's ass for the second time.
Pop a gas can.
You, you wish, asshole. You fucking wish. Bring it on. You're fighting the mayor of town,
Uh-huh.
who's just
And?
How many mayors have you fought, Alex? I'm pretty sure I could take on most mayors.
Fuck out. First of all, lower your voice.
Look, all I know is I've killed the wife of a mayor, so this shouldn't be that much of a step up.
And Nathan, how do you?
He's the mayor of town. He's a big fat fucking slob. Can't fucking lift. Spends more time behind the desk.
He became the mayor because he's a great hunter. Which by great hunter, they mean he hunts long.
No, he became the mayor because Casey was the last mayor, and anybody could do his job. He's just the only one who wanted it.
All I'm saying, let's see how quickly he tries to run away.
He's motherfucker's not gonna run away. This is a Hessian.
This is it. This is like get put down. Like this is gonna be like my true like first test at the power level of you guys, because it gonna hurt.
He's got gnarly teeth and a wild look in his eye. He is not fully human.
Look, it's Father Gascoigne. I know he's gonna be a bitch.
He has a shotgun in one hand and an axe in the other. He's 7 feet tall.
Oh God!
Look,
oh jeez.
All you have to do is
to
post him with your own gun, and it's fine. just
Also,
shoot him when he tries to shoot you.
Not a single one of us is at full health in full slots.
Nope.
I am.
Yep.
Yes.
I raged once, and yeah, I'm fine.
You also burnt some.
Yeah, so I used fire mist. That's one key point out. Or
You've used a little bit, and there's seemingly nowhere to rest, but there are stem packs. Just somebody's holding out on you guys.
I should have taken my opportunity to start converting spell slots into sorcery points, and then sorcery points into better spell slots.
yeah.
Anyway, I have a 5th level and basically everything else other than 4th.